Hey guys. Okay, welcome to... Wow. This is gonna be really hard for me to film today, but I'm gonna try my best. So today is my dad's 20-year anniversary. So basically, my dad passed away 20 years ago, and God, this is gonna be hard. My dad passed away 20 years ago when I was literally 20 years old. My little sister, Christine, and Monica, they were both very, very young. I lost my dad when I was in college in 2001, April 17th. You know, when you say 20 years ago, it feels really, really long ago. But for me, it feels like it was just yesterday. I can see every scene, everything that happened. I can feel that pain still. I don't talk about this a lot because for me, my personality, I've always been a very strong person. I always have that like armor, like, you know, I'm carrying this armor because I'm the oldest of three, and I've always been kind of that anchor for my family, so I always have to be strong for them. So for me to talk about this, I almost feel like it's like a therapy. I mean, I think if I kind of tell you guys the story of this journey and where I've been through, you guys would totally understand why I am on this journey right now of inspiring my friends and others and people in general, like, to live a healthy lifestyle. For me, 20 years ago, I was in Davis. I lost my dad to heart attack. My dad had a very poor diet. He just didn't eat healthy. But, you know, back in the day, we weren't knowledgeable enough and educated to eat a certain way. So for him, he literally grew up with nothing. He was poor. Meat was very expensive when he was young, so he couldn't afford to eat meat. So when my dad started my dad started making money, that's all he wanted to eat. He wanted to eat meat. He wanted to eat all these like things that he didn't get to eat when he was little. My dad and my mom always tell me a story that, you know, they were literally eating, like, you know, in Hong Kong, there's a lot of, you know, bakeries where they kind of like they trim off the ends of the bread to serve to people. So they literally would buy that to eat because it was the cheapest, because no one wanted it. So they always told that story, you know, when we were little and we would waste a lot of food and we didn't want to eat it or something, be picky, and they would tell us a story like, you know, when we were young, we were poor, we couldn't even eat, we didn't have money to buy food. So when my dad got older, you know, he made money, and that's all he wanted to eat was like all these good food, you know, just these really yummy food that was not great for you. And So he had a really, to me, he had a really, really short life. I'm 40 years old this year. So for me to think that I only have 7 more years to live to be with my family, that I can't even talk about it. I mean, that kills me to know that I can't watch my kids grow up. I can't see them, go to their first dance or watch them get married or have kids and start their own family. So that's why I'm on this journey. I want to be able to inspire others to just live a very healthy life. Because I don't want you to go through what I went through with losing my dad at such a young age. And he lost his life when he was 47. 47. And that's because, it's all because he had high cholesterol, he has high blood pressure. And I just know that if I knew all this information that I know now, and I was able to educate him on what to eat and what not to eat, he would still be alive today. But, he's not, and I think that as, cliche as this sounds, like everything was meant to happen and everything. So, losing him was definitely the most painful thing to happen in my life. I've never gone through something so painful. And I don't want anyone to go through that. My little sister Monica was very young. She was only 9 when she lost her dad. She didn't, she didn't get to spend as much time with him, and and that's really hard for her and us growing up, without our father. So today it's dedicated to him, and we love him so much. I know that he knows. I know that he's watching over us, and he knows everything we're doing. So I'm just here. I just want people to know, and I wanted to share this with you because, it's hard. I don't want anyone to go through that, and there's really no guarantees in life. There's no guarantee that you're gonna live till you're 90 years old, and there's a lot of things we can't control, but there's one thing we can, is to take care of ourselves and to take care of our family. And I always, me and Doug always have this thing, like if anything happens to us, that we can't control, there's nothing we can do about it. But eating and exercising and doing our best we can to live a healthy life for our children, that's the only thing we can do. So that is why we do the things we do, and we're growing our own vegetables, and we're trying to educate our kids to eating healthy and building that foundation. And I want to see them grow up. I want to grow old with Doug. I want to see them, go to school and go to college. And my dad even see me graduate from school. He didn't see a lot of accomplishments that I have made, and he didn't get to see his grandchildren. So I think, do what we can and stay healthy so that we can see our family grow and see them grow up and stuff. So thank you so much for listening. And this video was really hard for me to open up because, you know, as you guys all know, this YouTube channel has been very new to me, but you know, if my story can inspire others, and you know, it's absolutely worth it. So thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for the support. I will see you guys next time. Thank you guys. Take care, and please, you know, eat healthy, exercise, take care of yourself so that, you know, we can all live a very healthy life. Thanks guys. Take care.